Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, get notifications, and most definitely smash that like button. Comments are always appreciated. Enjoy the show.
Hey, good morning, y'all. Getting ready to do some flying here. I brought 2 drones with me and gonna give them both a test. Kind of float them both a little bit, but never really done a whole lot more with them. Let me step over here and get my stuff together. I'm gonna use a one of these things to GoPro. I'm going to use a GoPro too. So I want to get it set up. Okay, so what I got today is 2 DJI drones. The first one I'm going to put up is, this is the DJI NEO. There's several different ways to fly this. One is automatic, which I'm going to show you first. It'll do little things and circle you and film you. It's kind of a blogging thing, but basically you light it up. There it is, it started. It's got several different things on it here. You can see, turn it up this way. It's got follow me mode, circle, droney, a few different shots that it'll do by itself. So let's try one just to show you. Let's do, what the hell, let's do a droney. No, I don't want to follow.
Droney.
That's what we're going to do, is a droney.
4 meters. Droney. 3, 2, 1.
It's going to go back about 4 meters. I'll show you all this footage when it happens, but 4 meters. By the way, thanks for tuning into my channel. I am El Cheapo Deluxe. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. So here we come back again. And you just hold out your hand, it'll land right in your hand. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. All the time it's filming it, so let's do a circle.
Circle.
Yeah, it speaks to you.
2 meters. Circle. 3. Unable to take off. Aircraft in motion.
Yeah. It saw me, or didn't get a good view of me. Let's try it again.
2 meters. Circle. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so as you can see, it's going to circle me. Once it gets out to the, I guess, the distance it wants to be, then what it does, it starts recording and does the circling. But it won't take off unless you're actually facing it towards you, so that it can see what it's trying to track and circle. Just does that automatically, and then it'll just keep hovering, and you can put out your hand, bam, it lands. Pretty nifty little thing. Now you can also fly this with your iPhone, your Android, or whatever. You just download the app and it'll do a few more things. I'm not going to do that though, but what I am going to do is, well, let me show you this real quick first. This is
Rocket.
a rocket. Let's do a rocket. This one goes straight up.
Spotlight.
Nope.
Direction. Follow. Droney. Circle. Rocket.
Rocket. You hold it
4
down.
meters. Rocket. 3, 2, 1.
And what it's going to do, it'll fly right over my head. And it's going to go up, take a picture of me, and it's going to come back down. And you can make this spin around too, which is what it's doing. It's actually doing the spinning. You can see it. And now it's coming back down. I'm going to keep spinning while it's filming. I'm going to show you the follow mode real quick, and then we're going to try something else. It's going to go right back to where it started from. It's going to come down. Now I can land it in my hand. We'll land. There we go. Didn't understand what it did. All right. Okay, this is going to follow. What it's going to do, well, I'm going to show you. It follows me.
Medium. Follow. 3, 2, 1.
So it's going to take off, and no matter where I go, it's just going to follow me. But while it's following me, let me do this. Like I said, the other way to fly this is with a actual controller. Now I got a DJI Air 3 here, so this will actually use the DJI RC2 controller. I've ordered one for the NEO, but it hasn't come in yet, so I'm just going to connect it to this one, and you can fly this just like a regular drone. Now you can get the goggles for this, you can get the stick, you can get the other controller. I'm not sure which one it is, but it'll do the tricks. And this will actually do tricks and acrobats and flips and rolls and stuff like that. Or you can just fly it like a regular drone. Now I'll tell you this, when you're flying it with the phone as a controller, it'll only go out as far as your Wi-Fi signal, which is about 150 feet. You lose signal, it'll just stay there and hover. You got to walk closer to it to connect. But with this, you can fly it as far as you would a regular drone. So, that being said, let's go ahead and do this. Get that turned on. Let it search for it. Let's see how much time I got left. I might have to put a new battery in it because just from messing around with it. But I haven't flown it yet with the controller. I've only flown it with my iPhone. And just like I just did. So we're starting up. You can see it says takeoff permitted. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get permission from the FAA. I better do that before them clowns come get me. So, pull up my trusty little app here, and which app am I going to use? Let's use the air control app. I think that's the one I normally use. Yeah, it's got me right here where I'm at. I'm gonna fly to, no, wait a minute, the heck, blank. Okay, I'm eligible for 50, and I'm gonna fly commercial because I do have my license. Yeah, I can go up 250 feet. Next, now for 2 hours. Let's go. Let's send it in. Agree and submit. And boom, there it is. My request is approved. So back to this. I think I'm connected here. Okay, so you're gonna fly this just like your regular drone. Start it like this. Start it with the sticks or automatic takeoff. There we go. Get started. Home point updated. It'll turn just like this, and you can fly just like I said. And we're at 54 feet or so right now. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to hit record on my controller here so I can show you all everything. So turn on my screen recording. Now we're recording. So that being said, we're way up in the air. Let's take a look around. So, you know, you got all the controls like you would with your normal drone or your normal drone flying. So there it is, way up there in the sky. I don't know if you can all see it from here, but all right. Let's see. Facing this baseball field here. Let's fly over the baseball field real quick. Now this is just in the cinematic mode. It's slow. It doesn't fly real fast. Of course, you don't need something that flies real fast when it's this small. It does do 4K video, so it says. This is Fallbacher Field. This is where the Acadiana cane cutters play. They're kind of a like a college team that plays when college isn't in. It's, they got their own little league that they play in, like 8 teams. They play it throughout the summer, like 50 games. So it's a pretty nice little stadium here. I'll give you a better shot of it. Like I said, this DJI NEO, it's pretty cool. It looks like a toy. So you know, 13-year-old could probably use it. But I still wouldn't call it a toy. Let's get directly over it here. So this is really the first time I've flown this. All right. It's kind of nice. Now, let me bring this back. Like I said, this is the same controller I used for the Air 3. So I'm just waiting on it to come in. It should come in this week. Well, I ordered another one for just this Neo. But in the meantime, I'm going to use this one. So let's see, we're flying back towards the outfield. I want to fly back towards me. So I'll turn it this way. We'll bring it overhead and fly it back to me, and then buzz it around this. By the way, this is a Insta360 camera I'm using. Kind of cool too. Took it on vacation. Got a lot of good footage on vacation. See, I can hear it coming up on me now. I'm just on the other side of this tree. Yep, that's me. Right there. So, you can see it, it's up there. It's 121 feet now. So you couldn't do that just operating it off the phone, because it just won't do it. Let's say it's not a fast. It's not a fast drone. I guess it could be if you put it in sport mode, which I'm going to do here for a minute, just fly it around so we can all see it. Got a nice little camera. Don't zoom in or nothing, but you know, what else you want? Really good price drone. The drone itself is $199. You buy it in the Fly More pack. It comes with the 3 batteries. It's like $298. So it's really reasonable for what it does. So let's bring it in here. Bring it down a little bit so we can get a better look at it. Yeah. Put it in front of this 360 camera. Kind of neat. We can do a little flyby. You can see how it moves, just like a regular drone. You got spin around, side to side, you know, bring it back, backward or forward, backwards, up, down. All right, let me bring it here. I just want to, I'm going to put it in sport mode just to see how actually fast it is. Yeah. So, switch it to sport mode. Let's see. It's a little faster. I mean, it ain't gonna win any speed records, but you know.
Battery level is low.
Yeah.
Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds.
You heard that? It's returning now because my battery's low. The battery only lasts about 18 minutes on this thing, which is actually pretty darn good. I don't know how close, I don't know how accurate the GPS is on this, but we'll see where it's going to land. Kind of knows where we are. The wind kind of blows it around. Right overhead. Let's see. Oh, wow, I've watched a lot of videos on this on YouTube, and you can beat the hell out of this thing and it still flies. I've seen it crashed. I see one guy crash it from 400 feet up. He put it 400 feet up, turned off the engines, motors just on purpose. Look, I'm about to go into the, well, it missed the trees, but that's not my home point. I'm gonna have to stop it.
Low battery.
Okay.
Return to home promptly.
I am returning you to home. We're gonna land it right now.
Landing.
Okay, see, it ran out of battery. Let's change the battery in it real quick and see what we can do. Well, I'll tell you what. I want to go ahead and fly the Air 2 or the Air 3 for a while. So what I'm gonna do, turn this one off. I'm gonna go ahead and put a new battery in it just for grins in case I want to fly it again. I got this little case for it too. This case was pretty reasonable. I don't remember what I paid for it, but you know, it'll hold everything I need it to hold. Got this little cover. You can actually leave this cover on too. I don't think it's very clear when you leave it on, but you can. Okay, so that back down in there for now. Oh, let's bring this bad boy out. This here is the Air 3. Like I said, I'm going to use the same controller. I'm going to unfold it right first. I'm going to use the exact same controller on this that I did for that Neo. Like I said, I got another one coming that I ordered, but probably be here later this week, and then it'll be strictly for that. But okay, what I want to do, turn that on. Okay, so that is on now. I have to adjust my hat. Let me go back to this. Connect to aircraft. We're going to connect to the Air 3S. Going to take about a minute to switch over, but this is, I mean, once you got it programmed, it's, you know, it's fairly easy to hook back up to it. unable to connect to aircraft. I think what I need to do is I gotta hold the button down for like 4 seconds and let it beep. There it beeped. Aircraft beeped, hit that button. You hit the pair button. It's pairing. Looks like it's going to take about 46 seconds to pair. But the one thing I have noticed about this drone here, it does land damn near exactly where you took off from. Now I got a Mini Pro 3. It'll land close within a couple feet, but this one's like almost dead on. This GPS is pretty accurate, so I'm going to set it right over the middle of this picnic table. It's pairing. We got about 10 more seconds and it should pair, and then we can fly this. Now this one's fun to fly. It's fast. Let me put it on slow mode while I'm at it though. Pairing timed out. Pair. Pairing. We're starting at another 50. Maybe because I switched it. I don't know why I did that. So we're going to go another 51 seconds. 50. But while it's doing that, let me talk to you a little bit more about this Neo. Like I said, it's really reasonable. It's got this cage on it. It's got this cage on it that you can take off to change the propellers, but but this little thing here, it takes a beat. And like I said, I saw the guy testing it out. He flew it up 400 feet, turned off the motors, let it drop 400 feet on the grass, flew it up again, took it over concrete the next time, 400 feet. It kind of jammed one of these little motors down, so he didn't think it was going to fly again, but he jammed the little motor and it actually flew again. I don't know what I got on this. Must have hit a bug. Oh, I bet I did. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's some bug stuff in there. I must have flew it over and into a bug. But yeah, pretty neat little thing. It doesn't have remote ID, so you might be able to get away with flying it where you're not supposed to. I won't, but that's me. Like I said, it still didn't pair up. I don't know why. Let me okay. That's the pairing steps. Pair. I'm going to try this again. Well, it's not pairing. I may have to turn the remote controller off and then turn it back on. That doesn't work. Kind of beyond me why it's not. I just switched it to the Neo the other night, and I hadn't switched it back to the Air 3, so this is kind of a first for me. Good thing I'm recording this screen though. Like I said, I took that 360 camera to on vacation. We went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and it really did some neat looking stuff. I flew my Mini 3 in Mexico. They're timed out again, and I got a lot of footage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to start it back up again, both of them. Okay. Alright, so turn the controller back on. Turn the drone back on. Oh, by the way, that little Neo, it doesn't have obstacle avoidance either. So, good thing it takes a good beating. I don't know that I'd want to climb a tree to get it out of there, but oh, that's why I was trying to connect it to an Air 3S. No wonder it wouldn't pair up. Let me go back to this, start the screen recording again so I can show you what I did wrong. Okay, start screen recording. Alright, so now I'm screen recording. You want to hit this connect to aircraft, and you scroll over. That's what I did. I hit that 3S. I know, I'm sure that's what happened. This controller also do the 4 Pro. Don't have one yet. So let's see, it's switching in approximately 1 minute. Probably gonna have to beep it again, pair it up again. Let's see what happens. Look at that, connection successful. Amazing what'll happen if you hook it up to the right drone. So that wasn't hard at all. So if you only wanted to have one controller, you could actually switch this back and forth. Now, I already know one, just because I don't want to have to carry both boxes when I want to fly the little one. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this one up. We're going to send this one up automatically. Take off.
Home point updated.
Home point updated. Okay. Now, you hear that beeping? That's because it's either me or because it's too close to that table. Let's go up and see. Yeah, it was the table. I'm assuming the table. Yeah. So this building here, that's our local public library. Yeah, that tree's in the way, but you know, kind of cool. Like I said, optical avoidance is crazy. All right, let's fly this thing around. This is a nice drone here. I really like this one. It may be a replacement for my Mini 3. I like my Mini 3, so I'm gonna keep it though too. But oh, you know what? I gotta start recording on the drone, or else you're not gonna have any footage. All right, so got a little pond there. Like I said, we're back here at the baseball field again. I want to see what kind of distance I can get out of this, because I tried to fly it the other day. So far below the tree line, I couldn't get a good signal when it got far away. So let's get a look at this baseball field with this camera. I want to compare the video out of them anyway, see which one's a little better. Now with my Mini 3, I actually flew down inside the stadium and kind of ran the bases with it. I don't really want to do that today. I'm only here for a little bit. I want to go home and watch the football game, so just out playing, biding my time while I can do that. But it's the Air 3. I mean, it's a nice drone. Now you have to have the you have to register this one because it's over 250 grams, but it's $5 to register it. And I think you can still, I'm not sure if you can still fly this one recreationally without registering or not. I mean, without, you know what I'm saying, without having the commercial license, Part 107. I'm not real sure. I've got my Part 107 just to cover all my bases, and just never know. Get monetized on YouTube, maybe. That's considered commercial, so you got to have a commercial license. Let's fly over the golf course. This here is Vauchane Golf Course. It's Parks and Recs for the city of Lafayette. We just did a re-roof and re-siding on the clubhouse. It turned out really, really nice. I wasn't too sure about the colors, but man, the colors really look good. I'm gonna show you in a minute. We'll fly back down that way. You know, 240 feet above this golf course. There's actually people playing out there. I'd go down lower, but I don't want to bug them. But let's fly over by the clubhouse, because I want to get a good view of the new siding on the clubhouse. That's not it. That's well. This is a damn clubhouse. Did they move it? I didn't move it. I'm just not finding it. I might be right over top of it. Just let's look straight down. Nope. And it's clubhouse. Fly this way. Beautiful day. Beautiful day for golf. Now, I'm kind of new at this YouTube stuff, so still learning. Kind of a hobby, just doing the YouTube videos and, you know, showing my life. Not really showing my life, but, you know, my hobbies and things. I'm getting close to retirement, so gotta have something to do when I retire. And see, I'm standing right there. My God, there it is. I do believe I found the clubhouse. I'll take a little fly over it. That is it. It used to have a silver roof and red siding. So when we changed it out, we put a new roof and new siding on it. We decided to go, or the golf pro, he wanted these colors. I really didn't think it would look good. I was questioning it, but get a good look at it. It really does. Those colors do look good. Yeah. Get a good look from the other side. And then I want to do is I want to do the distance test on this. Well, I still got some battery left. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm new at this YouTube stuff, so subscribe. I don't put videos up very often, but try to make them interesting. They're interesting to me. They'll get better as I go. But yeah, just subscribe. Not looking for a zillion viewers, but you know, whatever happens, happens. It is what it is. Comment and like, you know, share. Oh, I went too high. You know, see, this got obstacle avoidance. I'll tell you what, my Mini 3, the DJI Mini 3 I got, I took that to Mexico. I crashed it into the side of the building, the hotel, because it didn't have the obstacle avoidance, and I was holding the wrong stick. I thought I was spinning it around. And I was actually going sideways. And it hit the building 5 floors up and crashed. Good thing I still had the battery was still had a good bit of battery left, so I was able to watch the video back several times to figure out where it crashed at. And I had to get housekeeping, and they got maintenance to go climb over the rail where it landed and got it for me. They wanted to chastise me. Thought they was going to keep it and call the police, but they didn't.
Max altitude reached.
My max altitude. Too high. See, I got pushing the wrong stick. So here's my I guess I would call it some advice. Yeah, that's what I'll call it, is advice. If you ever get confused when you're flying your drone, oh, I'm at 346 feet, I still gotta come down some more. I'm only supposed to be at 250. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Okay, so what I was saying, if you ever get confused what you're doing with your drone, and don't take chances of crashing it. Just let go of the sticks. It'll hover, and think about it. Think about where you're at and what you want to do. That'll help you. Wish I'd have taken my own advice. But obstacle avoidance. If I had that, it would have just went over the building, not near the building. It would have stopped. It would have done something other than crash into the building. So this is what I'm going to do. There's the baseball field where I'm at, right there. So I'm going to bring it back to me. And when I get it here, I'm going to keep flying that direction, because I want to see how far it'll actually go. I'm going to put it on normal mode. I'm going to see if I can get it a little bit further than I did last time. Last time I got it just barely over a mile because the tree line is so low, and I still might not be able to get that far because this Louisiana's flat, man. No hills or nothing. So if you want to see how far you can fly, you're going to have to get on top of a tower or something. I'm going to get right overhead. There I am. Come this way a little bit. I'll bring it down. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and
Return to home.
tell it to return to home. And watch this. It's going to land right where I took it off. But I'm going to turn this. I'm going to put a new battery in it because I just don't want to take a chance on
Landing.
running out of battery. So you can see I took off from that picnic table. I think it's going to land right back in the center of it. Or pretty darn close. Land. It's not suitable for landing. Just going to have to force it to land. But all I'm doing is holding down on the stick. And it's pretty close. It's within like 6 inches of where it took off from. So let me power off this drone for a minute. I'm gonna switch out the battery. I mean, it's still got a good bit of battery left, but 65%, but I just don't want to use it all up. So there's a new battery in it. I'll go with this one. There we go. Wait for this one to connect, and then we're going to take this one up in the air and see what it does.
Approached edge of altitude zone. Home point updated.
Point updated. We got 26, 27 satellites. That's pretty good. Wow, let's start this thing up.
Takeoff.
Ready? There we go.
Home point updated.
Alright. So, take this thing up 250 feet. And then what we're going to do, see how far I can go with it before I start losing signal. Okay. 238 feet. If I go that way, I'm only allowed to fly 200 feet. We'll see or I can go that way. That's what I'll do. I'll go straight that way and see what I can do. I'm going to sit down here. So, let's turn this baby around. See what we're looking at here. Alright, there's the baseball field. Let's back up. That's where I want to go. Let's see how far we can go. Put it in sport mode. Just because I'm high enough. So let's go. Man, 700 feet. I hope it goes a good ways. You know what I should have done? I know I should have, but 2,300 feet. No, I'm sorry. Now we're at 2,300 feet. Still got a good signal. Flying over, that's Albertson Parkway there. Flying over that. I don't know how far it's going to go from there, but still got a good signal. Wow, coming up on a mile. I think a mile is like 5,200 feet, something like that. Oh, see, I'm losing signal. Well, yeah, I think it's this tree. Let's see. A bit more signal. Yeah. Yeah, it's too far for me to get a signal. It's only at 250 feet. Maybe if I went up 400 feet, I might catch a signal again, but it's just not. So let's switch this to cinematic and let's return this to home.
Return to home.
Take its time coming back. When we get some good views, I think I can still operate the camera. Tilt the camera still. Yeah. So, I mean, Sunday morning, just wanting to fly a little bit. No particular reason. Just wanted to make a little video. I don't know how well it's going to turn out, but like I said, just starting to do YouTube videos. A lot of traffic for a Sunday morning. Anyway, I'm starting to do YouTube videos, just getting started. You know, I'm not real great at it. Can't say that my editing skills are there, but it keeps me busy when I'm not working, and I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm going to retire soon. Well, I got minimum 3 years before I can retire, but I don't know how long after that. Kind of like go a little bit longer because get more money. But like I said, this kind of become a hobby. I want to do some more traveling, so I want to get my skills down as far as I'm not going to get them down, but I just want to get better skills as far as video, taking videos, pictures, flying this drone, different ideas that I'm just kind of fooling around with, trying to grow my YouTube channel, but I'm not looking to make a living off of it. So we went about a mile. Well, I'll have to go back and look. I don't know if it was quite a mile or not, but anyway, signal came back. And here we are. Going back. Jeez. I didn't realize it was that close. But let's see what it does. I think it's going to say it's not going to land there, but I'm going to force it to. Look at that. Let's see if I can get that light to come on. Look, it's got a landing light. I just turned it on. If you can see it or not. It's kind of cool. Auxiliary light off. Unsuitable for landing. Control aircraft to a landing spot. I can land it right here. It's suitable. I don't know. I think it just sees the holes or something. I don't know what it's seeing that. Look at that. Right where it took off from. That's a cool deal there. All right. Well, I'm gonna put this back up and fly it around a little bit more. Just
Takeoff.
okay.
Point updated.
We'll fly it this way. Beep, 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 beep. I ought to mute that. I think I can. Yep, how about that? So. See what it does. I'm going to fly it towards it slowly. Look at that. It went around it. and up and over it. Let's see. Flat backwards to see if flat backwards. Let's see if it goes over it or around it. Sure did. Okay, let's slide into it. It's going around it. There's that obstacle avoidance. This shit's pretty neat. Oh, I didn't just say that word. Sorry. Watch my mouth there. Alright, go back up. Tilt this thing down. Well, good look at me. Air 3 has two lenses. It's got a 25 millimeter, nah, 22 millimeter lens, something like that maybe, and then the other one's a 70 millimeter lens, so you get 3 times zoom basically. It's kind of nice. And bring it back down a little bit. Forward, down. Give you a good look at me. You don't want to see me though. Let's see it fly right past me. Let's see. I'm gonna aim it right at me. Bring it down. Let's watch it avoid me. Sure did. Alright, well, I think that's enough for today. Not sure what time it is, but I want to go home and watch my football game. Get ready for it. I'm getting kind of thirsty. Oh, I know what I want to do real quick while I got some battery. I do want to go this way. I'm gonna fly over a cart ranch and over the house. I'm not that far from my house, so I'm just gonna, let's see, 88 feet. I think that's high enough to, because I know over by the house it's only I'm only allowed to fly like 100 feet over the house when I fly there, so we're about that direction. Alright, let me stop this. I'm gonna put this in normal mode so it'll fly a little bit faster. Okay, so I live right down that way. There's Cart Ranch over here. Let's go take a look at Cart Ranch. What they got going on today. Cart Ranch is like kind of like go-karts for kindergartners. They're not very Alright, Cart Ranch. Let's see. Now, Cart Ranch is down here a little bit further. It's on the other side of this. There's Cart Ranch. Yeah. See, that's Cart Ranch. Like I said, Like go-kart, full-size go-karts, but it's like a kindergartner's track. That's ridiculous. I don't know what they charge because I wouldn't go there. I'm sure it's a little bit more than what I want to pay. But anyway, my house is right over there. But alright, let's go ahead and return to home. What the hell? Come on back with you. It's important to let you know too, when you got this thing on like sport mode, which is like fast, there is no, it turns off the obstacle avoidance. So that's why I'm not bringing it back in sport mode, just in case. But only 900 feet away. It should be showing back up here pretty quick. Should be coming from that direction too, or that direction. It's 300 feet. I should be seeing it. There it is, right there. All right.
Landing.
Let's see. A little off, you're gonna have to go to the left a little bit. But cinematic mode, slow that thing down a little bit. Oh, damn it. This is what I want to do. Back around. Alright, take it back out a little bit.
Landing.
And there we go. Alright. Man. I never even had all that recording. I'm going to have to show that all off of this. Anyway, let me go ahead and stop this recording on here. Shut this down. Put that away. Rolls up nice and neat.